Hello, welcome. Here's another one just came in. So what I've done, hello, here's the channel update. I've been deleting all the, well, not all of them, but most of the offensive, people saying offensive, directing offensive things at me, words. So now what I'm going to try this time, I used to block everybody, now I'm just going to report them. It's a new technique. I don't know what happens, you know. So anything, you can have your opinions, you can tell me I'm wrong, and you can slag me off, but you can't say rude things, you know. I don't think, because it's not civilized, you know. So here's one from Brummy Doug. Oh my God, you are right. They're putting them everywhere. Whatever next damn cheek of the government. Perhaps the signs or information signs or directions just there to upset knobs like you. Right. So this is another Brummy Dog one. Doesn't have any videos. So we'll just report it. Report harassment or bullying. Right. So it removes, you know, the comment gets removed. You better hide user from the channel as well. It's just that it's this video went out of context, but it's fine. I mean, there's people watching it, but you know, I think obviously that last comment. Oh God, what's happening here? The last comment. It's I don't really want to get into an argument. If somebody calls you a knob, you can't then discuss it, can you? So, I mean, the signs are coercive, a lot of them. Some of them are not actually legally enforceable. A lot of them aren't. A lot of them lately, when the government has been overstepping its remit. So I've got idiots like that guy fighting me when I'm trying to fight for the better good of everyone, which is that the government and the politicians should follow due diligence or due course and do things in a proper manner, which would be legally, instead of implementing fake laws and unlawful implementations of things under nefarious. It's not even legislation, it's kind of like people and places and things, and it's all about feelings and people's, some quangos want this done and that done, and then we're going over the laws that we have in place, which is supposed to be a civilised country. So I've got numpties like that guy, that Brummy Doug, right, arguing with me over it, but, you know, they are useful idiots for the hierarchy. So, I don't know what gets me. I put up with a lot of shite quite a lot, and I did that the last few days. And maybe I go in mood swings or something where I just don't put up with it anymore. You know? I'll leave that one up because it gives you. I've given the link. Quite a lot of sarcasm, you know. Okay, right, I can cope with that a bit. I mean, the reality, it's maybe something to do with the type of thing that I'm doing, but mostly I've got 4,443. I mean, that one was nasty, that one. I should have reported that to the police, actually. Actually, I still could. But anyway, obviously not. There's no way I would do that. That was ridiculous. I mean, because you would do that non-stop. I think really you need to get off the internet if it's going to affect you like that, you know. You have to deal with it, you know, there and then. So if you keep feeding, I sort of am feeding this. That's the problem that I'm doing here by putting that up. But so I've got 4,443 subscribers, and there's the analytics. I've got all these people watching these videos. I seem to get most of them are unpleasant. The comments, yeah, probably must be more than 50% are unpleasant. I mean, I don't think I ever do that with other people, you know, send them unpleasant comments. Well, if you just look at this, so like, that's sarcastic, that's weird, that's critical, but not in a what is it? Not in a way that's helpful. So that's a good comment. So we could call them like that. That's like a dignified or useful, pleasant comment. Pleasant comment. Pleasant comment. Reasonable. That's critical, but it's not. That's from Karen Grierson. That's sort of critical, but it's a reasonable comment. So, it's not in agreement with me. It's maybe a bit, but it's all right, you know. That's well. They seem to be calling Karen a lot. It seems to have started happening lately, and obviously because they think I'm male because they're all thick, they don't realise that it's not really that much of an insult to me, you know. But maybe it is a big insult for men or something. I don't really know because I've gotten out of that colloquial thing, you know, because obviously I was in the building industry and I was in the motor industry and everything, so my life has changed a lot since 2010, and it's been difficult, and I do suffer from depression and stuff, and I'm not, and this YouTube thing in the way, so it's not particularly helpful. I think we'll hide that one. I'm actually feeling a bit less likely to put up with shit today. So that's all right. Well, see, sometimes you've got to accept you deserve it as well. Some of the stuff you put on, because I've got an anti-cycling kind of mantra. Although I don't mind. This is to normal cyclists, like guys going to work and that. They're all right, but it's all these weirdos. It's like trans cyclists. It's like a ideology rather than actually getting on a bike. They're weird, right? You know. But this guy's calling himself Scott's poet. Well, he's entitled to his opinions. Something more about Scott. So that's a good comment. That's an opinionated comment. That's okay, but I don't agree with it at all. It's missing the point entirely. Another thing about it is I've put my case across in a very intelligent manner with information that I have found out about that particular area, and they have not sort of like. What annoys me is when people, if you give people information and you're trying to help them, or they're trying to help me, and they don't. It's rude to sort of like put something out and then ignore the answer. You could say something like, well, I don't agree with you, but thanks for that explanation, you know. Boo-hoo. Hide that one. That's not very helpful. That, I'm not really too keen on that one. I think there is a danger our culture, the Western culture, is getting, I mean there is, but it's a difficult one to get into. You know, you could land up getting in a lot of trouble talking about that. You know, look what happened to Tommy Robinson. You know, and I'm trying to say this in the nicest possible way, and I do get on alright with people from all sorts of parts of the world and stuff, but Tommy Robinson, Julian Assange was different, but once the government starts getting to you, this one here, I'm glad I seen this video, and before I asked you to draw my car. I had been thinking about it for a wee while till I seen this video. You're very talented. I watched the video, and in it I say I'm not doing drawings of cars for people, and I probably shouldn't have said that, and I apologise, Dougie, man, but I was reacting to the fact that I can't really get round to getting to do art, and basically what I'm really trying to say is, see if somebody comes up to you and shoves a couple £100 in your hand, then you draw their car, right? So, you know, there's a lot of people ask me to draw cars and dogs and all sorts of shit, and I've got involved with that, and you learn these things. And I'm not saying that you are the person who's not going to, you know, who's going to be a time waster, but I drew cars. After that, there's a couple of cars in that I drew for somebody, and they didn't want them. So it's like, you know, And I'm glad, well, I'm happy, I've still got them, they're great pieces of art. But that's really what I was getting at. But that's my failure as well. I should have a website set up where you can go and just buy it and pay for it. But I don't have that. So it's my lack of organisation is a problem, Dougie. Not, so don't take it the wrong way. I apologise. In certain circumstances I would draw somebody's car, but I'm not organised with that art. I just fucking am right at the moment. I'm doing lots of other things, right? Okay. Well, that's a bit offensive, isn't it? So you shouldn't really be saying things like that to people, you know. No, you shouldn't be saying that. What's your point? Get a buy, pal. You know. So I try to get them to formulate as more cohesive response. A lot of these people are dim mind. You know, when I'm being condescending. I'm scrambled. They're dim. You know, they just say whatever they want. They're gonna get defeated by the system. They are getting defeated by the system. See, look at this one, mate. Are those green things the first seconds? I mean, what is that to say to somebody that you don't know? Mate, are those green things? You know, what does that mean? It's like, it's really weird, you know. I think I'll just remove that because it's stupid. Right. So that's it. Thanks for watching. I'm trying to sort all this shit out. It is unfortunate. Yeah, I've got so many negative comments, but I suppose I just need to learn to deal with them. I was dealing with them, but I think I'll start reporting more of them now. I think it might be a better option, yeah. I didn't really do that before. I'll just like delete them, you know. But it seems to be that you could get rid of hundreds and thousands of horrible people and be more would turn up. Maybe that's just the nature of the internet. They're all got their own problems. I can't solve their problems for them, you know. So it's up to them to solve their own problems. So thanks for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. Bye.